Welcome to the beginner's guide to AI and generative AI tools. And this course is presented by me, Kenny Nengi Nicholas. So, I am an AI enthusiast. I've been fascinated by this technology since I came across it. I've explored various AI tools. So, this course is powered by the Creators Goldmine, a brand that educates and help content understand how to partner with technology to speed up their workflows and whatever they need to succeed as creators. So, what you expect from this YouTube channel is we'll give you educative videos with minimal editing, okay? At least for a start, because I want to spend time educating people how they can use AI and understand AI. So this is just one of the first long form videos you'll be watching. So you should expect detailed videos that will teach you no much unnecessary things. We go straight to the point, learning what you need to learn. You'll get mostly videos on AI. Yes. Mostly the videos you'll be getting from this creators goldmine are videos on how you can use AI, learning how to use different AI tools and various things that will guide you in your content creation journey and that will guide you as an individual who wants to learn how to partner and use AI. So I'd like you to get a pen and a book so you can take notes, and I'd like you to put your phone on silent so you can get the best out of this course. All right. So, now what is the goal of this course? The goal of this course is to make artificial intelligence, AI, and generative AI easy to understand for everyone, showing how they can be used in real life and sharing simple tools that can improve everyday tasks. You know, AI, this is not the first time you're hearing AI. You've been hearing AI, you've been coming across AI, AI, AI. I felt everyone knew what AI was until I started talking about AI on my WhatsApp status, and I was so shocked when people were asking me some questions, even about the popular tool ChatGPT. I felt everyone knows how to use those tools. So when I noticed that there were so many persons that had lead zero next to zero knowledge about I felt let me use this to create something that they can come and easily watch and learn. Okay, so that's the goal of this course, to help you to understand what AI is. That AI you've been hearing now, this course will simplify it for you. All right. So now let's see what we'll learn in this course. First, you'll learn what AI is, what artificial intelligence is. Now, one thing I want to let you know that is AI is not a trend that will come and go. AI is the future. So you should be prepared. Now you'll have real life, we'll look at real life applications that you are already using even before the AI trend. You will show you things that are being powered by AI. But because of generative AI now, that is why the whole thing exploded now. The common man can now start utilizing AI tools for free. Now we'll look at the myths about AI, we'll understand what generative AI is, and we'll also look at different generative AI tools. And finally, that the unique thing about this platform Creators Goldmine is that most of the videos you'll be watching in this channel is practicals. I believe in practicals. I believe in practicals. I believe in doing, not just learning the theory. I believe in applying that knowledge, using it, learning, and seeing how it works. Okay. So now, without much talk, let's get started now. What is AI? What is artificial intelligence? Now, AI is artificial intelligence. These are two words coined together, and now you will see why it makes sense. Before I read what we have here, let me break something down for you now. We have artificial, we have intelligence. Now, what is artificial? Something that is man made. Yeah. The phone in your hand is man made. The phone you might be using to watch this course now is man made. The laptop you're using to watch this course now is man made. The tablet you're using is man made. The pen you're using to write now is man made. The book you're using is man made. So now let's look at the next word. Is man made rather, which is artificial. Okay? It's not natural like the grass, the trees. Now let's look at the next word, intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence is simply the ability to actually learn, understand, and actually apply that knowledge to solve different problems. So, this is what AI is about, something artificial that can do what human will do. Okay, I will read what we have here, but I want to break this down to you now. Something that is artificial, something that is man-made, that possesses the capacity of a human, the things that a human can do. For example, a human can write. Now imagine now a machine, an artificial thing that can write just like a human. A human can think. Imagine now an artificial machine that can think. I'll tell you a story about Alan Turing and the history of AI briefly, but first, let me read what I have here. Artificial intelligence is like making computers and machines smart enough to do things that usually need human brains, like thinking, learning, and making decisions. Now, let's go through it slowly now. Making computers, machines smart enough to do things that usually need human brains. Now, I wanted to write a document. To write a document before now, to write an article rather, I will crack my brain so much, for example, and it might take me some time to get that perfect document I'm looking for. But with a machine now, just tell it okay, I need an article for Samsung LDTV, and in less than 10 seconds a machine will provide that for you. Now let me give you a brief history about AI. The first time that AI the we got to learn about machines doing what a human will do. Now it's far back during the Nazi Germany war. The Nazi they had this machine called the Enigma. The Enigma was a machine that they were using to communicate amongst themselves. So the Allies, the British, they wanted to intercept and break that machine, so that can be intercepting Hitler's message to know when he wants to when they want to send attacks to some of their ships sending supplies. So what they did was that they assembled the best code breakers they could in Bletchley Park. The person heading them was this man called Alan Turing. So Alan Turing proposed that what if they create a machine that can think? What if they could create a machine that could do the work of thousands of code breakers in seconds? But everybody said it was impossible. Now, why did he propose that? It was because the Enigma was a machine that every day the combinations it creates every day, millions of combinations that it will for a human to process those things, it's next to impossible. And the painful part is that whatever you've done every single day to break it, the following day it resets. So it was a difficult task. This is why Alan Turing proposed, can machines think? Everybody doubted him, but he got his hand dirty, put and got to work, built this machine called the Bombay, and hooray, they cracked the Enigma. But that was the first time that we experienced a machine doing what code breakers would have done. Now, before it was code breakers doing it, but now Alan Turing, may his soul rest in peace, Alan Turing built that machine, and it's opened the everybody's minds to the possibilities of having machines do different things. This is why you look at different industries, you have machine doing so many things with less human intervention. I have a video in my YouTube channel, Road to Fame. You can go and watch the story of Alan Turing. I talked about this there. So now let's go further now. In short, AI is when machines learn from experience just like people do, so they can help us with tasks, answer questions, or even create things. Now, look at this carefully. When machines can learn from experiences, now as a human now, for example, you know that uh, if you go through a certain gate by a particular time, let's say 8 p.m., they lock the gate. You go the first day and you were locked out, you couldn't enter. The following day, you've learned from that experience. You won't want to, you will always be time conscious. This is what a machine can do also. Learn from something now. It can learn how you write, it can learn how humans write, it can learn how to draft out a business plan from feed the information it has gotten. We'll get there, okay? Let me not go too far now. So just the same way people do, so that can help us with tasks. Now we have machines scrapping documents, scrapping websites, sorting out numbers. Now imagine now you have a job as a data analyst to scrap phone numbers from your local uh, restaurants. Now normally before you will have to start going through one page after the other, one website after the other, but now through AI, through some tools, now you can scrap those informations in seconds. They can answer questions now with chatbots. Now you with chatbots in website now, instead of you having a customer care person talking to this to your customers, you have an AI chatbot that communicates with them on your behalf with the questions that it has learned, with the data it has learned from your business. I'm so happy because we'll talk about all these things in this channel. So you just need to hit that subscribe button immediately so you don't miss out, and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the educative AI videos. And most of our things are free here. We want you to learn, okay? All right. Let's continue. AI can even create things. It can create text, images, videos. Now we have so many videos, AI videos trending here and there. AI images trending here and there. We'll see some samples in our practicals, so stay tight. So just imagine a robot that can talk, understand, and even solve problems. It's not a person, but it can act like a person. Alright, so now you are already using AI, but you do not know. But now I'm letting you know that you've been using AI even before this AI trend has been happening long ago. Now, on your phone, the phone you're using now, the smartphone now, with Face ID and fingerprint unlock, AI analyzes your unique facial features or fingerprints to securely unlock your phone. They are built on the principles of AI. We'll not talk about the technical aspect of AI in this course. When I was creating this slide, I added some technical things there, but I was like, no, no, no. I need this to be as beginner friendly as possible. Now, autocorrect and predictive test. As you type, AI predicts the word you're trying to spell or the next word you might use, saving you time and effort. In your smartphones now, when you're chatting on WhatsApp, Facebook, AI, it's something that you've been using long ago, but you never knew it was AI you're using. Now, digital assistants like Siri, Google Assistants, Alexa of Amazon, When you ask, "What's the weather like?" AI understands your voice, finds the information, and speaks the answers back to you. That is AI. You've been using it long ago and you never knew. Now, you're already using AI in recommending systems like Netflix, Amazon, Facebook. Now, when you scroll through Facebook, there are most of the things you see are things that somehow are related to your interests. So now, what AI does is that AI analyzes what you've watched or listened to and suggests new movies, videos, songs you'll probably enjoy. It saves you from endless scrolling. When you go to Netflix now, the like me personally, I'm a fan of documentaries. When I go to my Netflix app, most of the recommendations I get are documentary videos. Yeah, documentary videos. Amazon, the same thing. When you want to go shopping, you see most of the things you see is your interest. So they are built on AI. Now, for navigation and travel, who doesn't use Google Map? Now, Google Map and Waze. I remember the time I briefly did e-hailing service for Uber and Bolt. I was using this Waze app and I was amazed because where I was driving, I never really knew the road networks properly, but with the Waze app, I was amazed by how I could easily navigate. It was awesome. AI analyzes real time traffic data from thousands of users to find the fastest route and save you from getting stuck in traffic jam. So imagine if it was humans now trying to do this. For example, now you have different. Now, let me just imagine this now without AI now trying to coordinate movement now. Imagine now, that means you have different persons in different locations having phones to be communicating amongst themselves. Okay, there's traffic here, there's a little traffic here, people should use this area. It will be so chaotic. But now you see sometimes when you're driving, you'll even notice that red map window will say, okay, there's slight traffic on this area, or if there's an accident, smart tools here to simplify our lives. That's why I'm fascinated about AI, because AI has come to transform everything. If in the past 10 years ago we were amazed by the technology we've had, AI has come to blow our minds. Right soon we'll be getting to a point where with just one prompt, I'll talk about prompt later. With just one prompt, tell your I want to eat a great barbecue, and the next thing you'll be hearing is a knock on your door. The AI will run through everything for you. Don't worry, we'll talk about AI agents in a video sometime. So now check now the next thing now in your email. Spam filters. AI automatically reads incoming emails and decides if they are junk, keeping your main inbox clean and organized. Yes, there are some emails that don't come to your main folder, your main inbox. But it is through the principle of AI that AI helps to filter the ones that you need and those that are spams. All this website that spams you, the AI puts those things in the junk spam folders, simplifies them for you. Okay, now instead of you now coming to use your hand to filter them, the AI does it. Your email does it for you by default. So now, I believe you've been able to see that you've already been using AI. You've already been using AI even before now in your day to day life, in your day to day activities. Imagine when you tell Siri on your phone, play this music for me. Though I believe those technology Siri should be more advanced than it is now, but it's awesome. All right, so now let's go to the next part now, clearing the myths about AI. Now, one of the myths we've been that's very common is AI is here to replace us. Many people fear that AI will take over all human jobs, making people obsolete. This fear comes from seeing AI perform complex tasks that were once only possible for humans. So now imagine what it takes to design, to create an artwork before for an artist. The creative process, the hours, the time. But with an AI tool in less than 5 minutes, what would have taken an artist maybe, for example, 24 hours will take the AI less than 5 minutes. So tell me, wouldn't you be scared? You should be scared of such technology. Imagine someone that was a very, very good writer. You get writing gigs that pay you well, but now that same writing gig that would have taken you 1 week, an AI gives that client in less than an hour. Truly, you should be worried. But I believe and I know this tool is here to help us, and you need to learn how to partner with it. So, now, but what is the truth? The truth is, AI is here to assist us. The reality is that AI is a powerful tool designed to help us, not replace us. It is here to help us. If you were a writer before, one thing that I want to let you know is that don't suspend your brain even when you're using AI. Well, if you are not a smart person, you can't use AI tools properly. Don't suspend your brain. Like even AI writing tools, most of the time before I let AI write for me, I've already drafted out my own write up first. So what AI does is to improve what I've written. So if you're a person that you don't think properly, you don't know how to articulate things, you won't even be able to communicate with AI. So now people need to learn, develop themselves on how to think properly. You need to learn how you can partner with AI in whatever industry you are in. It's not there to replace you, though it will replace some people, and it is those who don't know how to use it. Think of it like the invention of calculator. Calculators didn't replace mathematicians, did it? No. But they made them faster and more accurate, allowing them to focus on more complex and creative problems. And this is what AI is here to help you do: simplify your processes. Imagine now, before to send thousands of emails, you will need to do it one by one, but now with AI tools, you can easily forward, as in recurrent emails. AI is the ultimate assistant. It can handle the boring, repetitive, and time consuming tasks, freeing up humans to focus on what we do best, which is creativity, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, and decision making. Because machines has not really evolved to doing these things more than humans can, which is creativity. Those that are creative, those who knows how to think, those who understands emotional intelligence, those who are perspicacious, those who can sit down and look at the future and see understand, go back to the past and try to put things together and predict learn to partner with AI. It's not here to replace you, it is here to assist you. AI will not replace you, but those who know how to use AI will replace you. Now, are you seeing it? It is not the machine that is coming to use to replace you now. It is now AI is going to create new business, new career opportunities, new industries, new opportunities, new businesses. New skill set. So if you're confused now, just start learning how to use AI. You can start from going to Google and start watching free videos there, learning about AI, and at some point you will find where to place yourself. So like I said here, AI will not replace you, but those who know how to use AI will replace you. Yes, that's the truth. In your industry, it is those who has learned how to use AI that will replace you. So I encourage you, subscribe to this channel now, feed on the videos you'll be getting here about AI, get courses on AI, free and paid courses, but equip yourself for the future, because it is those who use AI that will replace you, not AI itself, not the machines. All right. Now, let's go now to it. We are getting further now. It's getting more interesting. Now, let's understand what generative AI is. If the everyday AI we just discussed is an assistant that understands and analyzes, generative AI is an assistant that creates. Now, let me break this down for you now. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can create new things just like texts, images, videos, musics. Okay? Now, one of the things about those the AI I talked about before, the call it traditional AI, the ones we've been using in our phone, what they are very good at is in recognizing patterns and making maybe decisions. But AI, generative AI now, they create new content. And this is the benefit of the common man. Generative AI help positioning the common man to partner with AI. Now, like I said, generative AI, this is the type of AI that goes a step further. It doesn't just understand data, it uses its understanding to generate something entirely new and original that didn't exist before. I'll come back there, but let's first of all visit the traditional AI, the analytical AI. This is the type of AI that is trained to analyze existing data to make a prediction or classification. For example, it can look at a picture and identify it if it's a cat or a dog. It can read an email and decide if it's spam. It understands information, but it cannot reproduce or recreate something. This applies to the examples on the recommendations on the the Netflix recommendation I talked about, the shopping cart on Amazon recommendation, and the Facebook your feed, Twitter, and those are the traditional AI now. But now generative AI now, these are AIs that can now use the information they've gotten now. For example, now you show the AI a watch. It understands what makes a watch a watch. Then now it reproduces a new, different kind of watch that you've not seen before. With the information it has gotten about watches, it produces a different image of cars. With the information it has gotten about cars, it produces a different write-up about purpose. With the information it has learned about purpose over time, it produces a different write up about alcohol. With the information it has gotten about alcohols, but talking about this same thing but in a new different ways. My goodness, these are the principles that tools like ChatGPT, Cloud AI, KLING AI, Dell E, and these are what they leverage on. Generative AI, it's awesome. Instead of just recognizing patterns or making decisions like other types of AI, generative AI creates new content that didn't exist before. Like I said, I wanted to streamline this course to just focus on The AI for the common man. How the common man can understand first of all AI and now partner with the AI he can, because AI is expensive. If you know what companies like OpenAI that has ChatGPT, that's why it's worth billions. Do you know what the spend to build this technology for the common man? Wow. All right, now let's go to the next phase now. How does generative AI works? Is in four phases: the training phase, the learning phase, the generation phase, which is the creation phase, and now the improvement phase. Just as humans we improve, these tools improves. Now the training phase. First of all, as a human, from when you were a kid, you went through a level of education, level of training that got you where you are now. So this is the same thing too. This AI and generative AI tools that we'll talk about later, they are trained on different datas. They have been fed with huge amount of datas like books, pictures, and documents. Whatever thing you want to train your AI on, you train it. Just for example, a company needs a chatbot that train the AI on the company's information, the company's data. For example, too, like I talked about the pictures showing how a dog looks like and is able to recreate that picture. Now the second phase is the learning phase. It learns from that data. When you give it the data, give it the data, just the way it learns just the way too. Sometimes I tell ChatGPT to generate an image. I see an image online, I tell it to model it and recreate. It learns. The AI doesn't just memorize, it learns how things fit together. It learns the rules of whatever it is of that thing so that it can recreate it. That this is why the writings of AI is so perfect. Pardon me for using that word perfect, because it has understood what language, what writing is. Now, the third phase is the generation. After learning, the AI can create something new from scratch. Just from the data it has gotten, it recreates it. And now the good thing about it is that these tools improves over time, because as it keeps learning, it improves, it improves, it improves. This is why sometimes the videos now that they are creating about AI videos, they don't look, you might still spot some of them to notice that, okay, yeah, this is AI, but very soon it will be hard for you to spot that this video was done by AI, because they improve. Now, why is everyone excited about it? I'm excited. When I first used ChatGPT, I stood up and I was like, whoa! I just asking something and it generates such information. That was that was a game changer for me, I must say. It was a game changer. It writes like a human, from essays to social media posts. It can generate contents in seconds. We'll do this in the practicals. It designs and draws instantly. Sorry, please. It can design a logo, illustration, or a thumbnail. AI tools can help even if you can't draw. Some of the thumbnails we'll be using in this channel will be designed by AI. Yes, it always learning, always improving. Unlike a human being, AIs improve. Because some humans, once they're done with their first degree, they they don't even read a book again. The tools keeps getting better. What seems magical today will be normal tomorrow. Open to everyone. You don't need to be a tech expert. With the right prompts, anyone can use it. That is why I'm blown away. I'm blown away. If people understand what some of these generative AI tools we'll be talking about after now can do, how they can transform your learning processes and the tasks they can do for you, no one should be dumb again with AI tools we have now. Before now, to get information, to just learn something, you need to scroll to Google, go into different websites. But now with a generative AI tool, you learn that thing in one place and in less time. Now, what can generative AI create? I've talked about this before: text, videos, images, and audios. I don't need to go further. We'll do practicals for this. Essays for text, it creates essays, emails, poems, social media posts, computer codes, even codes now. Sometimes I say it's too late. It's not really late, but it's late for you to be learning HTML and CSS now, because even with with generative AI tools now, you can get codes now that you can apply, real life codes you can deploy. Summaries of long documents. I will show you in the practical how you can summarize that long document and understand what is there, the key takeaways. It can create images, photorealistic images, paintings, drawings, logos, and I'll show you. We'll do practicals on that, and I'm so excited because you'll be blown away. Short video clips, animations, and special effects from text or image prompts. We are going to create a video with AI in this course, and you'll see it. Audio, you'll we'll see it. What AI can do with audios. Now AI can clone voices. It can clone your voice. This is why we need to be careful these days. Just imagine AI cloning your spouse and calling you to ask you to send some huge sums of money, and you don't know it's an AI talking. So we'll need to be very careful these days. Now, generative AI tools for the common man. Yes. Tool type 1 rather. We have the text generators. I told you before it can create text, images, videos, and audio. So the first one, text generations, we use them for brainstorming ideas. My goodness, I partner with AI a lot for my brainstorming sessions, and we are going to do a brainstorm session with AI in this video, in this course rather. Yes, to write difficult emails, summarize articles, help with homework, or creating a blog post. We are going to use AI to explore all this. And now, what are the types of text generator tools? We have a lot, but I just put this three here. Chat GPT. This is one of the most popular generative AI tools, and it's massive. What this tool does for me, it's great. We'll also go and use it in the practical cloud AI. ChatGPT is used mainly for writing. It's used for it now. It can create images. Now they haven't launched their AI agents, but I won't talk about it in this video. Cloud AI too. It's used for writing. Gemini from Google, it's used for writing too, but Gemini too can create videos, but it's not too good with creating images. But these tools, we have DeepSeek. Don't worry, I'll put a link down below for you to get all these tools. I'll put a link in the description for all these tools. Yeah, I'll put it in the all the tools we are going to talk about. There will be a link in the description that you can go and sign up and start using them. And in some of the tools like Manus AI, you'll get some free credits subscribing with my link, and I'll put it out there. All right, so these are some of the generative AI tools. There we have the DeepSeek, we have Manus AI, we have Perplexity, a lot of them. So now the second tool type, we have the image generators. We use them for creating custom art for a presentation, visualizing a design idea, or just have fun making unique images. Here, and the tools, we have tools like KLING AI. KLING AI, with a prompt, create create, and I will show you what powers these tools. All these AI tools, there is something you use to communicate with them that I will show you later on. So we have Midjourney, we have the E. I personally have used KLING AI. Personally, it's what I use for KLING AI. You can use it to create videos, you can use it to create images. Midjourney, you can use it to create images. But the thing is that now, this image generation tools now, with the free versions, you are really limited to the products, the perfection you get. But most of this also has paid versions, but with their free version, the text type of generative AI tools, the text, the free versions, you can get awesome stuffs. But with the image generation tools, most of the time, to really get something very cool, you need to spend the dollar, okay? But not to panic. You can still explore the KLING AI free, what it can give you. You have some free credits when you sign up. I'll put the link below. Now, tool type 3, we have the video generators. We use them for creating short, engaging clips for social media or animating static photo. Like I said, KLING AI tool is a perfect tool for this. Runway, the Pika. I've used KLING AI for videos. Then also Gemini. This tool here, Gemini tool, is used for creating videos. We are going to use Gemini and KLING AI to create videos in this course. Don't worry, you will see how it works. Runway is another wonderful tool. Pika is another wonderful tool. But personally, I've used KLING AI, but I plan exploring Run AI sometime soon, because I spend time with each tool very well so I can get the intricacies. All right, the fourth type is the audio generator tools, creating custom song, better songs, generating royalty free background music for a video, or creating sound effects and even lyrics. We have tools like Suno, Udio, and 11 Labs. How did I forget 11 Labs? 11 Labs is one very, very powerful tool. It can even clone voices. So these are some of the popular generative AI tools. We have thousands of them, but these are the popular ones. Okay, these are the popular ones. All right. So now, how to talk to AI tools. Now this generative AI tools, you talk with them, you communicate with them for them to work for you. Now you talk with them. I believe you've been hearing this word prompt engineering. You've been seeing some ads that will say, okay, take this prompt library, or you've seen maybe in a Facebook post someone said, use this prompt, you're going to get this image. Now, all what you're trying to say is how you talk with AI. Now, prompt engineering just means learning how to ask questions or give AI instructions in a smart way that you get the best answer. The better and clearer your requests, the better and more useful the response. Okay? The better and clearer your request, the better and more useful the response. If you ask, for example, ChatGPT lame question, it gives you a lame answer. For example, you tell ChatGPT, write me a blog post on ATM cards. Or let me find another example now. Write me a blog post on drugs. Now, it will give you a broad answer. But now, imagine you now saying, okay, write me a blog post on drugs, but I need you to focus on drugs that treats malaria. Now you can still go further now. Malaria for teenagers, drugs for malaria for teenagers. Now you see, you're now giving it detailed information. Now there are ways you communicate with AI tools. I'll also show you when we are doing the practicals. But this is the most important thing. You need to learn how to talk with AI. Generative AI tools. Is it the video, image, text? You need to learn how to talk with them. Now, the first things first, you need to be specific. Tell it exactly what you need, not just going to say, I need write up on drugs for malaria. What age group? Give it context. Let it know who you are or what you are trying to do. Now, you see what I said? The same thing, what you're trying to do, let it know. Is it to write the blog post for malaria, for drugs, for teenagers or adolescents or adults or children? You should now also set the style or the tone. Tell it how you want the content to sound. You want it to sound professional, you want it to sound friendly. You tell it. These are the details you need to put into place to get a very very good answers. Now you can give examples. Have you seen blog posts that you love how they are done? You copy it and paste them. From there, the generative AI tool you're using, for example ChatGPT, will generate it for you. Show it the style of writing. For example, you want to model a particular person's kind of tweets. You copy as much as the person's tweet as you can, you put it on the AI tool, and now tell the AI tool that model this tweet pattern and create the same thing for me, and it does it for you. Now you can still ask for changes. I'm very good at that. I hardly take the first answer AI gives me, ChatGPT or Claude. I always tell it to change. Let's do something better. You understand? To refine it. And now, most importantly, use roles. For example, now you want to write that for the, let's still use the drugs thing now. You will now say, write as an experienced pharmacist that has been in the industry for 30 years. Write as a doctor that has been in the industry for 30 years. Write as a medical practitioner. Write as, oh, write as a lawyer. Write as a social media strategist. That role, specify it, and you'll be blown away by what you get. I need you to pay attention on prompting. How to talk to AI. If you can master this, just freestyle. Keep on. I tell people that at least spend, even if it's 30 minutes a day, talking to AI, these AI tools. Ask them questions. It will help you to learn how to communicate better with them and understand their lapses. Now, ChatGPT and all these tools, they have their own lapses, but I wouldn't go there today. Like I said, I need this course to be brief and straight to the point. Now, we have come to the end of it. We are going to the practicals. But now, let's just have a brief recap of all we've done so far. Now, first, we talked about what AI is. Artificial intelligence is just the ability to make computers do things that a human can do. Things that normally a human will do before, a machine will do it. You know, very soon we'll do a video on We'll actually do a video that will tell people, show people various industries AI is really doing great things that humans are doing before. This just came to my mind, and I just took it down because it's very important. We need to show you guys that some of those things. So now AI is just machines doing what a human will do before. A human can write, a machine now can write better. A human can brainstorm and do research, a machine now can research and do brainstorm. Now, what is generative AI? Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can use information it has gotten before from the training, from the learning, and recreate something new in text form, video form, or images or audios. Now you can write easily now. You don't know how to write before, you're finding things complex to understand. You can't understand some things. Now with these AI tools now, you can study easily. AI tools, ChatGPT can be your study companion. Don't worry, in the practical session, we are going to show you how you will you can use these AI tools to study. It can help you now if you have a social media page, you don't pay anyone to create contents for you. It creates your contents for you. Even now with AI, you can create websites with just prompting. You can create apps. Okay? But we will not go there in this video, okay? Now the next part we are going to go into is the practicals, and I'm very, very excited. We are going to use AI tools together. We are going to use ChatGPT. We are going to use Cloud AI to create text. We are going to use Manus AI to create text, and we are likely to write a book, a small book with AI. We are going to create images with KLING AI. We are going to create videos with Gemini and KLING AI. We are going to show you how you can study with AI. We are going to show you how you can brainstorm with AI. We are going to show you how you can create content. Okay? So just get ready now. See you in the next video practicals, and I hope you've learned what AI is. What I need you to do now is drop in the comment section what you've learned so far. Drop in the comments, and all the links to some of these AI tools we've talked about, we'll show them to you. All right. So we'll put the links out there in the comment in the description, and I need you to subscribe to the channel, The Creator's Gold Mine. Now let's start partnering with AI. Let's show you, if you've never used any AI tool, but even if you've used AI tool, you're going to learn something different today.